Hey guys, here I am with another tutorial on how to make a railroad crossing gate mechanism. So basically I have all the parts here. I imported them from Blender, and if you already built one in Roblox Studio, I suggest you union all the parts because so they're together, like the little things over here, the thing, but it's automatically union by the model editor or the importer. So yeah, I'm fine. So next thing you want to do is weld all your parts together. You can either union or weld, but I'm just gonna weld because unioning kind of like messes up, you know. So first of all, you want to go up here. Oops, I forgot to give a demonstration. You go up to the model tab right here. Then you go to this tab right here. You make sure the constraints and welds are all on. Show welds and constraint details. It will appear like this. Next, go to the weld and select your first object, which is going to be the gate mechanism in that case, or let's just do the counterweight arms first and the movable parts. So these parts are going to be movable. They're not going to be welded to any of the like poles or whatever, you know what I mean. So just select this one then and weld it to this. So these are going to be the non-movable parts. These are not going to be welded to the counterweight arms and all that stuff. Make sure to weld the bracket too, along with the gate. The gate's already welded. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just make sure they're all welded together. So yep, it's all welded. I'll give you guys a demonstration how it should actually look like. So here we go. See, the gate falls off without being connected to a part and just rolls over so weirdly. I don't know why it does that. Anyways, so next thing you want to do is don't duplicate this because I found a lot of errors doing that. So I just got a new cylinder, scaled it down, and thing is you just want to have create some constraints. Go to model, go down to this right here, and then create hinge. This is going to be a hinge constraint where it's going to make it movable and all that stuff. Just make sure that your block is rotated properly so it does not, like, the angles are not messed up because I did recently try and angles were all messed up and stuff like that. So make sure nothing's rotated. You can also adjust the constraint by moving it like this. I'm just going to adjust it. It doesn't have to be perfect since, like, nothing's really perfect. Let's go over here and make sure to get the constraints. For now, we don't need it to get as close as possible when you're done. You go down here to this tab. You go down to hinge, actuator type, motor. So, oh, excellent, did that. Limits are enabled, so in that case, yeah, you see this. So negative 45, just set that to 0. In fact, let's just set it to 90. That's going to be the lower angle, and 45 is going to be set to 0. So there you go, you got a 90-degree angle. Make sure it's facing upwards, not downwards or anything like that. And if you have any issues, make sure to rotate the constraint. I think you can rotate it, like just rotate the cylinder right here. I think you can do that. Like, yeah, see, that kind of fixes the whole issue. Just make sure to select the constraint, the attachment, not the constraint. So now you just want to grab this thing. You can do this in the end if you want, but for now I'm going to do it. Just weld it to like the main part. Or like, I'm just welding it to random parts. I'm just welding it to the back box right here. So, now you got the constraint. Yeah, like I said, set it to motor. The lower angle should be negative 90, or this is usually randomized. Just set the keep the restitution at 0, and upper angle. This could vary. So don't panic if it's not the same. This could be negative 90, and that could be 0. It's all randomized. So angular velocity is the speed. I'm just going to set it to negative 1 as an experiment because it usually goes in either direction. And motor max acceleration, keep that at infinite. And then just spam a bunch of numbers for the motor max torque. And now it's infinite. I mean, it's going to be pretty powerful. So let's run it and let's see if it works. It may go the opposite direction or it may glitch. I don't know. Well, that did certainly work, but now we're going to need to script it. So set it to a little bit lower. So for example, like negative 0.2. This will also vary. It depends if you put 0 or 0.2 or negative 0.2. So next thing you want to do is like spawn a block in, all that stuff. We're going to be creating a script. Let's So now I'm going to be switching to the script tab, and I will show you guys how to do this. Okay, so here I am in the script tab. We got the new script right here below this part. I'm just going to name this gate. It really depends. You need to name them gate 1, 2, like, you know, repeating. If you have multiple entities or instances of this object, then you need to do gate 1, gate 2, and replace the script. So the thing is, we're going to do while true do. While, the same type of script that we did on the lights. While true do. There we go. So now we're going to need to go back and rename the parts. So for example, this is going to be a hinge constraint. This part right here is going to be, does this have the hinge? Yeah, it does. So it might, this might have the hinge constraint, but whatever you have, just name it. I already think I have a bunch of motors in my studio, so I'm just going to name it motor 7. I just random number. Motor 7. So back to the script. While true do, no, I think wait. We need a delay before the gate goes down. And I think that you can either create a delay using another script or just create this. So I'm going to create a delay of 2 seconds. And then script parent dot motor 7. And I think hang on, I haven't used Studio in a long time. Forgive me for being like so weird and stuff, but I really haven't used Studio in a couple months, and I'm doing this to benefit you guys. Hey man, this is kind of like, you know, this is really unfamiliar. I use Blender now. Anyways, let's so angular velocity, you want to keep that at 0. So when it's up, goes down. So you go dot hinge, I think hinge, dot hinge constraint is gonna pop up right there. Dot angular velocity, I think that's what it's called. If I'm angular velocity, yeah, and dot angular velocity equals 0.7. Actually, I'm just gonna put negative 0.2, and that's gonna keep it that way. And now we're going to create the separate script for the upward. And you can actually use this script to enable other scripts. So, no, you can use other scripts to enable the script. So it's actually pretty easy. I'll show you guys how to do it in a part 2 of the tutorial video. But for today, I'm going to be showing you how to script the gate mechanism into working. The part 2 will be released later today. So now we have the hinge constraint and it's going down. This is going to be called down script. Down script, there's going to be 2 scripts, down and up. And these can be enabled. You can see it's enabled, disabled. You can all enable them. So I'm just going to name this down. Down. There we go. And then copy the script, copy, and paste into the object. Like that. Wait, what is it? Paste into, okay. Now you want to name this up. So this is going to be the second script. Wait 2, the delay is usually less, so I'm going to just put 1. Script parent motor hinge constraint. And now it's going to be 0.2 since it's going to be heading up. So now let's test it out. I think this should work. Let's just disable both of them. I'm going to keep them enabled to false. The light and bells may go crazy, so excuse that. Wait, hang on. I forgot to weld that. Never mind. Okay, so the thing you need to do is, like I said, the lights are going to go off and the bell is going to go off. Okay, I just deleted the gong of the bell, so it's not annoying. So we have our LED, wait, what? Hang on, the menu just went crazy. So we have the motor 7, hinge constraint. Actually, no, the script is down here. I think this is what it is. Gate, yeah, gate. And enabled. This should go down. Yep, see? Now it's going down. The gate is now going down. Excuse my signal, it's shaking weirdly for some reason. Now it's down. Now you can disable the script and put it back up. Like this. And there you go, you have a moving gate mechanism. I will be releasing a part 2 of the tutorial to show you guys how to make the script enable and disable. And the script's broken for some reason, the light stays on. Oh yeah, because I deleted the bell. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for part 2. Just a little tip for y'all. Y'all can actually use the while true do script to enable thing, or like use sensors. Let me know in the comments if you want me to make a certain tutorial on sensors, or how to just activate it and stuff. Like, I think sensors would be a reasonable one, but yeah, let me know guys in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching.